Um, Hello, class. Hello, teacher. This is my final project, and present to the. I'm going to present the New York from the United States by by me. um, but first, I would like to go to New York because the New York it's have a fun place to visit and the others, and I really I really like their typical food. Uh, well, continue this presentation. The government, what type? Who is the president? Prime Minister. The government of the state of New York headquartered at the New York State Capitol and in Albany encompasses the administrative structure of the U.S. state of New York as established by the state constitution. And the population New York, the stats of 2018, it's approximately to 8.399 millions. And at New York, sorry, has a lot of people, and the people that's friendly with the tourist. Well, next. Uh, Funny facts. I put five. The five important. Oh, the funny fact. The number one, the temp, the Big Apple, originally referred to horse uh, racing. The number two, the older building in New York City dates back to around 1642. The number three, Birdwatchers have speed 275 species of birds in Central Park. I remember that I in my child I was watching a tunes in the channel of Cartoon Network that has a different animals of in a zoo. I don't remember the name exactly, but that's interesting. The tunes of New York. New York City taxis were originally red and green. New Yorkers speak approximately 800 language. And wow. Favorite dishes. Um, Food identified with New York. I put this picture because Nueva York has different food. Um, for example, at Manhattan, clam chowder, New York style cheesecake, New York style pizza, New York style bagel, uh, New York style pastrami, corned beef, Baker Prestil, New York style Italian ice, and the picture it's a pizza, um, milkshake, donuts. I like donuts. That's delicious. um, well, the next, I put three foods that you must eat in New York City and in YC. The the number one is pastrami, but I put in between of the two pictures the pastrami. Pastrami or right, it's about as New York as it gets. Second only to Cats Delicators, the world famous Hemis Deli servers, the Siri Bets Pastrami sandwich, complete with a pile of hand candle beef pastrami, yellow mustard, and freshly baked rye bread. This is a must eat in the New York City. And the second one is coffee and the hot dog. Uh, at the New York, the everything people eat a lot of hot dogs because the hot dogs that delicious. Oof. My mom yesterday he was she was prepared to hot dogs uh, and and then number three it's Russian dumplings. Rush and dumplings at Yaris Museum. It's a profile of this food. um, Place to go. The number one it's a Central Park. The number two the Empire State. Uh, the number three. Well, continue. um, the State of Liberty. The number three. The number four, Metropolitan Art Museum, uh, MoMA, the the Museum of Modern Art, um, Rockledge Bridge, mm, Rockefeller Center, and Highline. The 12 places it's the best that you need to go when you stay in at New York because that place that it's so beautiful and has different things that mm, very important for the New York. Well, next. How much for this vacation or when you want to go to New York? But I'm in the future. I I will go to New York. I don't know. Probably. How much does flight cost to go to New York? I know you read me from different countries, and I cannot easily compare the cost for flight tickets from London, side or Berlin. For those who read me from the United States, the price categories that I'm going to give below to do apply because the domestic flights are usually much cheaper and international flight. But actually, at Mexico, um, the cost of to fly to from the United States, you need to the visa. It's a papers, and you need a lot of money because the dollar. Mm, it's in inflation. Inflation. Okay. How much does it cost to stay in New York? Um, well, the New York City attracts a lot of tourists, Uh, the rates vary from month to month. You can find a room at $150 of season and pay $250, $300 for the same room during the high season. In addition, you have to take into account where you would like to stay, the number to travel, comfort, and service. That's important. Well, you have comfort. When you comfort for this, you can enjoy a lot of everything. And I wish to go to New York and I don't know the Las Vegas and mm, and or there and and Alaska. I'll, mm, I like Alaska, and I think the New York it's a very important from United States because this this well I don't know. I don't have words for this. I don't imagine. Well, yeah, I don't imagine to don't go out to New York. And what's next? And that's all. Thank you so much for the course. And I like New York because my my uncle said me that the New York has different things and he can uh, eat uh, a lot of food for from the New York and I think it's delicious. Funny facts, population, government, and I wish to take a lot of pictures and post in at Instagram. But yeah, I I want I want to go. And that's all. That's all for this. It's 10 minutes. Wow, ooh, 10 minutes. Well, see you. Bye.